On a cold winter morning in 2025, tension filled Elon Musk's Los Angeles home. Mike Torres, Elon's bodyguard for the past 15 years, had just been let go. The reason? Elon's new high-tech security system, AI-powered drones. Mike was packing his things when Elon walked in. "Mike, I'm sorry," Elon said quietly. 15 years? And this is how it ends?" Mike replied, his voice heavy with disappointment. Elon looked down. "Tech evolves." But there was a flicker of guilt in his eyes. Mike didn't argue. He just walked to the door, holding a worn-out photo, one of him standing next to a younger Elon. "Wait," Elon said, reaching into his pocket. He handed Mike a card. "Call me." Mike glanced at it, then slipped it into his jacket without a word. "Don't think that'll be necessary," he muttered. He stepped out into the cold street. Neighbors glanced over, whispering behind curtains. That was his bodyguard. And just like that, it was over. Or was it? Sometimes a goodbye is just the beginning of a much bigger story. What was really going through Elon's mind? And for Mike, was this the end of the road? Or the start of something new? The next day, Mike was sitting at home when his phone rang. Caller ID, Elon Musk. "Mike, how you doing?" Elon asked. Mike blinked in surprise. "I guess, okay." "I want you at SpaceX," Elon said. Mike raised an eyebrow. "I'm not a bodyguard anymore." "You don't need to be," Elon replied. "Your experience is valuable in other ways." A few hours later, Mike arrived at the SpaceX headquarters. Elon met him at the door with a nod. "Welcome back." He gave Mike a personal tour. Massive rockets, high-tech control rooms, a world straight out of science fiction. Mike looked around, still skeptical. "So, what exactly do you want me to do here?" "You're going to test our security systems," Elon said. "Stress test everything." They showed Mike to his new room, full of monitors, simulations, and drone schematics. On his first day, Mike ran a test against the AI security drones. The system failed. "I can fix this," Mike said confidently. Elon smiled. "That's why I called you." Mike's days as a bodyguard were over, but a new role was just beginning. He wasn't protecting just one man anymore. He was now helping secure the future of space exploration. Could this offer be the turning point of his life? Or was it just the start of something even bigger? During his first week at SpaceX, Mike felt a mix of confusion and determination. Elon walked up to him one morning. "Mike, think you can beef up the system?" Mike nodded. "I can try," he said, relying on instincts built over years. He designed a simulation, basic but focused, aimed at rocket security protocols. Some engineers frowned. "This feels too simple." But Elon backed him. "Let's test it." The first trial was a success. The drones detected and neutralized a simulated threat. "Great work," Elon said. "I just used what I know," Mike replied modestly. Soon, the media caught wind of it. "Elon's ex-bodyguard saves SpaceX." Mike chuckled. "They're overhyping it." Still, the team respected him now. He had proven himself. One afternoon, Elon pitched a new idea. "Let's adapt this for Tesla." "For the cars?" Mike asked. "Exactly. And I want you on it." Mike dove into the work, late nights, full focus. He designed a safety system for a Tesla prototype. On test day, the system prevented a simulated crash. Elon clapped him on the back. "That's your work, right there." Mike's new role was no longer a temporary gig. He was building something meaningful, something lasting. Was this just a job? Or the start of his legacy? Months later, Mike's system was finally ready to be tested in a real Tesla. The team gathered at the factory. Elon clapped his hands. "All right, let's see what it can do." Mike pressed a button. The car began its course. Suddenly, the system detected a potential collision and stopped the car instantly. The data popped up on the screen's 100% success rate. The team burst into applause. Mike stood off to the side, watching with quiet pride. "This is incredible," Elon said, walking over. "Let's put it in the SpaceX rockets next." Mike blinked. "Wait, seriously?" Elon grinned. "Of course, you're a genius." A new test was set during a rocket launch simulation. The system detected a malfunction and activated the emergency protocols just in time. Disaster avoided. The media went wild, from bodyguard to brainiac. But not everything was perfect. The cost of the new system was high. Mike brought it up at the next meeting. "Let's simplify the drones. We can reduce cost without losing function." Elon tapped the table. "Smart. Let's make it happen." The team revised the design, and soon a leaner, more efficient version was ready. Mike's street-smart thinking was strengthening both SpaceX and Tesla. Was this his final victory, or just the beginning of something even bigger? At SpaceX's major event, Elon took the stage and introduced Mike. "This man used to protect me. Now, he's protecting my company." Mike gave a shy smile as the crowd clapped. The screen behind them lit up with the name Musk Shield, Mike's security system. The audience gasped. "No way," Elon continued. "Mike was let go, but he came back stronger." Mike stepped forward and took the mic. "Elon gave me a second chance," he said simply. The crowd erupted into applause. It was a heartfelt moment. The system was now officially launching across Tesla and SpaceX platforms. Customers were already raving about it. The media headlines the next day read, "Elon's secret hero, the bodyguard who reinvented security." Elon handed Mike a gift, a miniature model of the Musk Shield system. "This is yours," he said. Mike looked down at it, his voice barely a whisper. "Thank you." His eyes shimmered with emotion. Then Elon smiled and asked, "So, what's next?" Mike grinned. "More security?" he joked. The crowd laughed and cheered. In that moment, Mike wasn't just a former bodyguard anymore. He had become a symbol of second chances, of reinvention. Was this event just a celebration, or the beginning of something even bigger? A year later, Musk Shield had become standard on every Tesla and SpaceX rocket. Mike's system boosted security and even won multiple awards. Elon, in an interview, said, "None of this would have happened without Mike." Mike often thought back to his old days, from standing silently by Elon's side to now being a full-on engineer. One afternoon, he returned to his old neighborhood. He gathered a group of curious kids and showed them how drones worked. "Dream big," he told them, smiling. At SpaceX, Mike started pitching new ideas. What about security systems for space stations? Elon raised an eyebrow and replied, "Why not?" Mike's story began to inspire millions. A former bodyguard who helped shape the future. News outlets called him Musk's Shield. But when someone asked him about it, he just said, "I'm still just Mike." What started as a second chance turned into something much greater, a legacy. One day, Elon surprised Mike with a gift, a brand new Tesla. "This is for your journey," he said. Mike laughed, patting the hood. "Guess I won't be doing any guarding now." From standing in the shadows to leading innovation, Mike's transformation was anything but ordinary. So was it just luck? Or was it fate? Either way, a former bodyguard had changed Elon's world, and maybe even ours.
If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more inspiring stories.